Shalom, welcome back, B'ezrat Hashem, part 10 of the video. So, Belshazzar Malka. Belshazzar the king.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is not DaNiiEL. That would be with a tet. Belshazzar. This is
Belshazzar.
Belshazzar.
This is like the actual guy that he was named after.
Avad Lehem Rav made bread that is great. Yeah, is he making a party now? Lerev Rivanoi Alaf.
1,000.
That was a very weird conjugation. Okay. King Belshazzar gave a great banquet for his 1,000 nobles, and in the presence of the 1,000 he drank wine.
Villa. Kavel. Yeah, the Kavel. That's an opposite them, right? We said. Alpa, those 1,000. Chomra, Shate. What's Chomra?
And before them 1,000 wines. Chamra is Chamar Atik, also in a Ketoret, is wine. Hamar is
Chomra Shate.
Hamra actually is that beer, or a wine that is not as strong. Atik is Hamar Atik is a old wine. So Hamra might be a wine that's either new. Let's see, how is it? V'leneged elef shatayain, and opposite 1,000 people he drank wine. Yeah, so Hamra is wine.
He drank it.
Yeah. Belshazzar Amar bit'em Hamra. He said as he was sipping this wine.
In the taste of this wine. Interesting language there.
What?
In the taste of the wine, like beat the M Hamra.
Maybe while he was drunk.
Yeah, exactly. Like only because he was drunk. Maybe also like he wouldn't have
You're right. Yeah.
Have said this if he was not drinking the wine.
Right, under the influence of wine is the English translation.
Interesting. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So lehaise lemanei dahava kaspa, to bring forth the vessels of gold and kaspa and kesef. Zahava kesef. Maneh also is a kli, which begins with a mem, which is like a vessel that you could put stuff inside the mem. It has makom, and me'ara is like a cave. So maneh is like a vessel. Dahava kaspa. That are
gold.
Right. Zahav and kesef.
They're expensive, like.
Yeah, di hanpek Nebuchadnezzar avoy min heichela di Yerushalem, that Nebuchadnezzar brought with him from the Beit HaMikdash. He said to bring out the vessels of the Beit HaMikdash. Right now.
So it's interesting also because they established, they specifically, the way that you know that this is for sure not DaNiiEL, like even though the missing letter and all these things, but like, you know for a fact because it said that earlier that he specifically did not drink the wine that he was given. Like he definitely did not drink any of the wine.
Who did it?
In the kingdom, DaNiiEL.
Right, yeah, it said that he
refused the wine, so it's definitely not, even though it's the same name, similar name, it's not the same name.
Interesting, as that's like another...
it's another indication that it's definitely not him.
Right. And here, it says, Di hanpek Nebuchadnezzar avuhi.
I'm sorry, what was the word kaspa? That was...
Like you know kesef. What that is.
It's kesef, but like, kesef. What does it mean? Like, what is...
Literally, vessels of gold and silver.
Oh, silver. Okay.
Dahava v'kaspa, made out of kesef.
Silver.
Right. Di hanpek asher hotzi Nebuchadnezzar avuhi. He is his son. So Nebuchadnezzar is his father. Nebuchadnezzar avuhi min heichla di b'Yerushalem, from the heichal that is in Yerushalayim. In Yerushalem in Aramaic, Jerusalem, the soft J and the hard J. V'yishtun behon, and will drink from them the king, v'Rav Rivanoi, and all of his servants, shegelathe v'lechante. Lechante is the concubine, which is translated. His consorts and his concubines could drink from them. Yeah, meaning...
Behon. Malka and the king drank from them.
The king and all of his ministers and all, as you were saying, like what the Romans made sure to build in Yerushalayim, like what the king is setting up there, that all of his consorts and all of his women that he could be with, it's a party.
What's a shiglate? Shigel.
Nashav, apparently his wives, Upilag Shav, and his side girls.
Essentially.
Yeah. Interesting. Shegel te. Shegel in Tehillim is used one time to be like the Torah. That she sits opposite the king. That she is like the king's wife. Yeah.
Like a queen.
Because Shin, Gal maybe. Shin is the Sechel, Gal is revealed. It's the revealed mind of God on earth. That's what the real Torah is, not in any translation. Yeah.
It's interesting that Chen, like...
Right, Chen. Yeah. Whichever one he favors or finds favor in his eyes. He could just be, whatever. Bedain, and then, Haithiu Manei Dahava, they brought forth the vessels of gold. Interesting, not the silver.
Yeah, not the silver.
Dihin piku min heichala, nice. Di beit elaha di Yerushalayim, that they took out from the heichal, that is the beit of God, the house of God, that is in Yerushalayim, di Yerushalayim. Ve'ishtiu behon, and drank from them did the king, v'Rav Revanoi and all of his servants, shegalte and his wives, v'lechinte and his side girls.
It's literally like what it is. So, like whoever, whichever girl he wanted that day or that night.
Ishtiu hamra, right? They drank this wine. V'shabachu le'elahei dahava v'chaspa nechasha farzala a'a ve'avna.
Oh, so now it says about the silver.
So they're saying that they drank this wine and they were praising the gods of gold and silver and copper and metal and trees and stone. A'a is etz, like the ayin of etz. Yeah. A'a ve'avna, Evan, right?
That's a weird word. I never heard that.
Right, of etz.
And stone, yeah.
Ve'avna. Basically, again, all the false idols. Ba sha'ata, in that very moment, sha'ata this time. Nafka, which is went out. It's written as if it says nafku, but it's read nafka. Nafka etzbe'an diyad enash. Emanated the fingers of a hand of a person. This is where the expression the katvan lekobel nevrashta al gira di ketal heichala di malka, and it was scribing uketavan, and these fingers were lekovel nevrashta. What is nevrashta?
Honestly, I see Bereshit in there. That's weird.
Oh, wow.
Opposite Bereshit, Lekavel.
Wow. What does that mean? Yeah.
Lekavel, Lekatvan, Lekavel.
Yatsu etzbaot shel yad adam v'katvu leneged hamenorah. Wow. Hamenorah al... So, nevrashta is...
The menorah.
The menorah, I guess. Al gira, and gira is al seed, which is chalk. Right? In modern Hebrew, gir is a chalk. Wrote on the plaster of the wall of the king. So no. Gira is he wrote, that's the wall, I guess. Navrashta, al gira, on the writable part, di katal, that is the kotel of the heichal, the wall of the heichal di malka. And this is literally where the expression comes from, the writing on the wall. This is the
wow, yeah, literally.
This is the hand that came out and started to write this cryptic message on the wall.
Do you see the writing on the wall?
Right. Umalka chazeh, and the king sees, pas yadeh di ktava. He sees, how does that translate? Ve'amelech ra'a pisat hayad asher ktava. Interesting, in Russian, pisat is to write. So pisat, he sees the writing of the hand. Asher kadva. Hine leba. Yeah, let me see what.
It would make sense.
Lemul hamenorah nivreshta. That's crazy that you said Bereshit is in the word, right? That is menorah in Aramaic apparently. Bereshit nivreshta.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Nivreshet shel zahav. Okay. Al gir al si tiach kotel. Okay. Kevnei. Right. No, it doesn't explain. Right. What should we tell? Okay. Umalka hazeh pas yada diktava. It would be so the king could see the hand as it wrote. Only the king is apparently seeing this happen. Edain malka. And in the meantime, and then...
Right? Not Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar is not even here.
Yeah, Belshazzar, exactly. His son.
His son.
Right. Edain Malka, and then this king, Zivohi Shnohi.
So that's it. So they killed off Nebuchadnezzar. We missed it. Off-screen death for Nebuchadnezzar. No way. They did that to him.
Interesting. You're saying that the fact
Belshazzar the king now, unless he's the king of a different place now, unless he appointed him king of a different land.
You may be right. I mean,
Unless he's
is
dead.
that an off-screen? That's funny.
Off-screen death for Nebuchadnezzar. That's funny.
Interesting, because Vicky Trey. All right, who knows? Maybe it is, but it is going to be. I think they mention it again in Divrei Hayamim, different perspective. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
right,
sure,
it says basically, Edain Malka, and then the king, Zivohi Shenohi, his countenance changed, like he's now like hallucinating, he's like seeing this hand writing on this wall. V'rayono yivhalune, and his thoughts have confounded him. Zivohi, Ziv Shelo. His Ziv is like splendor. Like normally, you're glowing when someone's happy, right? But now all of a sudden he's terrified. His whole face like turned white. Like Shana is to change. V'ra'ayonohi, and his ra'ayonot, his thoughts, yivahalune. They scared him.
We've seen that word earlier.
Yeah. V'kitrei chartze mishtarian. Kitrei chartze. What is that? The ties that like when you tie something. And interesting, kosher lacha keter, this concept. Ketar is ketoret. Why? Because it also it like was attached to them. Kashur, it means a bond that it tied Am Yisrael with God. All this kind of thing.
Keter, I mean, even though it's spelled differently, a keter is still like it's.
The joints of his loins were loosened.
The kitrei chartze.
Mishtarayin. Okay, they were loosened. They were okay. The arkubathe, and his knees, like berech is hiding in the word arkubathe. His knees knocked together. Da leda nakshan.
He got shaky leg syndrome.
Yeah, again, typical when you're terrified of something. You're seeing all these things happen.
That's crazy that he's saying.
Right. Kara Malka behayel. The king called out. Did the king behayel with tremendous.
I'm sorry. What was the direct
strength? Yeah. What?
The direct translation of chartze is literally like his groin. Like, is that what we're going with?
Kitrei chartze. I think it means. Let's see what that translates. Because that's just the English translation.
Why is it significant that it's telling us that they got loosened? Like, why does that even matter?
I don't think it's referring to that. I think, so it says, V'kishurei ezor chalatzav hitpatchu me'atzmam, shegam zeh haya lo siman ra. V'lo niftach ezor chalatzav. I think it means like his belt, like his tie that they would tie the belt or something, like it loosened or something. Again, I don't know what that means.
You can't find anything in chartze. What's cheretz? What's the tzadi? Flip with?
Ezor chalutzav niftach shayu motnav mitroknin michamat hayirah v'chaguro niftach. Yeah, his like clothes like just loosened and broke off.
His body, like,
I guess from the
they were hovering,
shaking. If it's custom like suit, I don't know. Like the kitrei chartze mishtari nathrin. They're falling off. The arkubte and his knees were like. Mekishot v'dovkot, they were banging into each other, trembling knees. Kara Malka behayel, and the king calls out, terrified with strength, leha'ala, in order to bring forth, le'ashafaya kasda'e, to bring forth the dark magicians and the wise men, v'gazraya, and the decrees again, these the helpers of the king again. Let's see the Malbim. Hamelech hara b'koach le'avi chachmei Bavel ve'amar lahem shemi. All right, okay.
All of them,
Right, all of them, whatever they are.
Bothering, even he stopped bothering referring.
No, because he's like, you better pay attention. I wasted the ink up there, like I wrote it out, so we have to go back and see.
It so many times.
The first instance that it appears is where you would get the definition. Okay, so Ane Malka ve'amar lehakimei Bavel, answers the king and says to the wise of Bavel, Dichol enash di yakrek davadna, that every person that could read this script, ufishre yechavinani, and its meaning will tell to me, argavna yilbash, royal purple clothes he will wear, vehamnicha di dahava al tzavare, and a golden chain will be placed around his neck, vitalti b'malchuta yishlat, and in a third of my kingdom he will rule.
So it's funny that even back then, like, having a gold chain around your neck was considered like a status thing, you know, like
That's where it comes from, the right here.
Yeah,
Like,
you
this
see,
is the
like-
source of it. The fact that it's a sign of respect. The gold chain
Gold
is a
chain.
way to show. And usually
I'm
the
sure
Gra...
there are other parts as well in the Tanakh that they're
Well,
with other kings and whatnot.
it says about the Gra comments that back then the people would give their wives like a gold chain or a chain necklace specifically. So I don't know the gold, but a chain necklace means that they do good deeds. You know, a lot of little good deeds are like links in the chain, many, you know, together. As opposed to like a crown, which is one piece usually molded, means like someone wise. So they would, you know, the wife was very smart, and they'd rather give her a crown, highlight it, more fitting, you know. But so maybe again, yeah, the gold chain is like I did a lot, you know, I earned this basically. I did a lot of acts that changed
It's
the
interesting too, yeah, because like your wife again, the women are supposed to be more solid. They're like they have that toughness to them, you know. They have that oneness, that automatic. I wouldn't say automatic, but they have that deeper connection to Hashem and to God and the will and the Ratzon. Like there is such thing as maternal instincts and everything. Like
right.
you know, these women just have great intuition when it comes to things. You know, like
Right. All right. So
again, that's the crown as opposed to a man. The man has to do all these deeds. He has to continue. Like again, the two ladders of life.
that what?
The two ladders of life. I forgot exactly. There was definitely someone at Asia Torah, but they said that basically every that basically a man. If I'm not mistaken, it was Rabbi Matti Berger, but he was saying that the man is born at the bottom of a ladder, and he has to climb his entire. You know, he has to climb all the rungs. He's doing all these good deeds and everything, like you said. He's getting all these small things to add up, and each rung he's going up to get to that top level. A woman is born at that top level already, and she has to work her whole life to maintain that status and to not go lower. You know, like that's how. it was
Maybe.
explained. If I'm not mistaken, it was Matti Berger. If not, it was someone else by Asia Torah.
Right. Could be. I mean. But yeah. So basically, there's a lot of like small sections, but they have like a petucha after them, which is interesting. But it says, I don't know, to continue or to pause here with the writing on the wall and leave it off as a mystery.
No, Dalit is coming up, so.
So Edain, Alin, and then Edain, and then Alin, Kol Hakimei Malka, all of the wise of the king. Velocha Halin Ktava Lemikra, and they are not able the script to read.
We did already Vitalti V'Malchut Yishlet.
Yeah, Vithalti, and
V'Malchut.
in a third. Yeah, and shall rule as one of the three in the kingdom. Meaning maybe he's ruling now with his father. His father's like introducing him, so he's going to be
He's
another.
gonna make a partner, and he's
Yeah.
gonna say, oh.
Essentially, yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
So maybe
Vitalti b'malchuta yishlat. And third, in my kingdom, he will rule. So Edain, right, and then Alin are going up. Kol Hakimei Bavel, Kol Hakimei Malka, all of the wise of the king. V'lo Chahalin, and they are not yecholim. They're not able. Ktava, the script, lemikra, to read it. Ufishra, the hoda Malka, and of course to the meaning of it to then reveal to the king. The hodia lemelech. Edain, and then Malka Belshazzar Sagi Mitbahel. And then he increased in being scared, because it's not only that the script came out of nowhere, no one knows even what the heck it says. So vezivohi shanyan aloi, and his face changed once again, like his whole countenance fell.
Yohi. Oh, interesting.
Zivohi shanayin alohi, and his countenance and his everything is changed once again. Maybe he felt a little bit better now that all of the wise came to him, and now that maybe whatever, it returned slightly, and now that everyone says that they have no idea what this is saying.
That should be a vav though, right? Zivohi?
Yeah. Zivohi, yeah.
Not a yud.
Well, there is a yud, and then a vav, and then a hey, and then a yud. Right, so it says Verav Rivanohi Mishtabeshin. And his servants now are also like afflicted,
Mishtabeshin.
dismayed. They were in disbelief that they couldn't do it. Nitbal Bilu, interesting. They were confused. Lebalbel is lishtabesh, interesting. Malketa, the king, lekobel mile malka, v'rav Rivanoi leveit. Okay, sorry about that.
What?
No, I just thought I could understand it, but I don't. No, so it says Malketha, the king, lekovel mile malka.
Against the words of...
Yeah, against the words of the king. All right, but what does that mean even? Okay, because the state of the kings and nobles, because of the state. The queen came to the banquet hall. Oh, okay.
Malketa, his queen.
Malketa lekobel mile malka. Aha.
It's the feminine. It's in the
Malketa
feminine.
is in the feminine. Yes, thank you. Lekobel mile malka.
One thing
While
him.
all these words of the king are happening, V'rav Rivanoi and all his servants, leveit mishtaya alat, to the house of the party.
She went up.
Exactly. Anath malketha ve'amereth, answers the queen and says, Malka le'almin hayi. Like this is how, again, long live the king. Al yivahaluch rayonach. May not you be feared from your thoughts. V'zivach al yishtanu, and your face and your countenance shouldn't change and, become saddened. Ithai gvar b'malchutach. There is a mighty man in your kingdom. Di ruach elahin kadishin be, that the spirit of the
is with us, no?
of the gods that are kadosh is in him. What? Ithai, yeah, ithanu. Ithanu gever b'malchutecha.
Talking about DaNiiEL, bro.
Exactly. Uveyomoy avuch, and in the days of your father, nahiru v'sachlethanu v'chochma kechochmat elahin hishtakchat be. Splendor, nahiru, is like light, v'sechel, and like ruach hakodesh and wisdom, v'chochma is wisdom, kechochmat elahin, like the wisdom of an angel, like a wisdom of God, essentially. Hishtakchat was found be in him.
Sachlethanu is his wisdom, right? Sechel?
Sachlethanu, sechel, exactly, which sechel, the sages teach, is ruach hakodesh, essentially. A person who has true sechel is the level of ruach hakodesh. Rav Zamir Cohen, I heard. Quoting Rashi, perhaps. Anyway, yeah. Umalk in Rav Moshe Shapiro, Umalka Nebuchadnezzar avuch, and the king Nebuchadnezzar, your father, Rav Chartumin, Ashafin, Kasdain, Gazrin, Hekime avuch Malka.
What's
Hishtechahat be, was found bo. Matsui bo. That's the targum of the word matsui.
Was found where?
In him, in DaNiiEL, meaning tremendous light, ruach hakodesh, and wisdom, like the wisdom of God, was found in him.
V'chacham, wisdom and chacham, like what? There's two. There's wisdom and there's knowledge, I guess.
Well, no, they're saying here,
V'chachma.
Nahiru v'sachlethanu v'chochma is light and ruach hakodesh and wisdom, kechochmat elahin, like the wisdom of God, hishtakchat be, was found in him.
Yeah, sure.
Umalka Nebuchadnezzar avuch, and the king Nebuchadnezzar, your father, Rav Hartumin, Ashafin, Kasdain, Jazrin, Hekime avuch Malka. Many dark magicians, astrologers, wise men, and other like rulers, decreers, Hekime avuch Malka, has stood up your father, the king. Kol kovel di ruach yatira umanda v'sachlethanu.
That's Dalit is right there.
What? Oh, that is the one.
Kol kavel di ruach. Yeah, it stops right there. I mean, it starts right there.
Right.
But there's also a safek at the next sentence, so we can stop there. Finish this pasuk and we can stop right there, because that's the. There's a pay. You see that pay, right?
Yeah. Okay, so kol kovel di ruach yetira, because the Sidra always starts usually on like a beautiful quote, so this is speaking about DaNiiEL, all because of that a spirit that is yatira, that is extra, umanda'a, and wisdom, knowledge, that's knowledge. V'sachlithanu, and sechel, and ruach HaKodesh, mefasher chelmin, he knows how to solve the dreams, explain dreams, v'achvayat achidan, and reveal chidot, reveal riddles, secrets.
Chida.
Yeah, in modern Hebrew even. Umashre kitrin hishtakhat be. Umshare kitrin. Interesting, what does that mean? That he loosens the knots, meaning I guess he can undo knots. He knows how to uncover mysteries that are all confused.
Mishare is that?
Yeah, mishare. That's what was used by his clothing that had ruined or whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't know that word. It's a weird word. That's what I thought. I was thinking that. I was looking for it. I actually scrolled up to see.
Right. Understanding to interpret dreams, to explain riddles, and to solve problems. Literally to untie the knot. Yeah. Umashrei kitrin hishtakhat be was found in him.
Kitrin.
Right. Keter is like kesher.
Yeah, it is. Exactly.
Right. Hishtakhat be was found in him. DaNiiEL. Di Malka Sam Shme Belshazzar, that the king made his name Belshazzar as the name of his god or idol. Ke'an DaNiiEL Yitkare, and now may DaNiiEL be called Ufishre Yehachaweh, and the explanation he will then reveal to you.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll reveal that in the next one.